Good morning, guys. For those of you who would like to boost your immune system, go into the description box, click on Alaska Chaga, find out why millions of people drink Chaga tea every day. And remember, you get 10% off and free freight. And then for those of you who would like to help our veterans, go to Hero Soap Company. They're owned by vets, and they give part of their profits to veterans down on their luck. And then if you'd like to learn more about CBD oil, go to martinbrodellcbd.com. It's a great way to support the channel. The products on there are fantastic, so you can actually help your health out and help support the channel. Also, for those of you who would like to have your own business, a chance at creating something in the CBD area, which is just booming like crazy. And it's a great time to get into it. And this is a company, you can be part of a great company that helps support President Trump. And so just send me an email and I will send you the name and the phone number of the individual to get a hold of. Let's go ahead and dig into some of the news here. So Project Veritas, they were down there on the border and they took some pictures here. You have people under a bridge. They're trying to process them. These people are laying in the dirt. But the big thing is the child trafficking and the human trafficking. And these children being sold for around $3,200. And, you know, I mean, these are children, some of whom have been sold by their parents. Some of them, many of them, they've just been out and out stolen, you know, by these coyotes and stuff. These really young kids, they've just been taken, stolen from them to be sold here at the border. And I just got through listening to the SGT report, the one with 107. The military are going to make a move soon. Be ready to support them. And you know, and I agree with the military. They're going to make a move, and I don't think we're going to have to wait that much longer because of all the trafficking and the chaos at the border and other things. But we're going to, what's going to happen, I believe, and I agree with him, it's going to be done in an orderly manner. Like he said, we're not a banana republic. And the military are not going to treat this. They're not going to let this country become a banana republic. Everything's going to be done by the book, within the law. And President Trump and all the rest, the people, they're going to guide it along. And, you know, I mean, I know a lot of people, they've lost hope. It's like, oh, they've lost. No, they have not walked away from us. Not at all. So, you know, and I also agree too when he said, look, we need to get on the right side of this thing with God. If we're not willing to protect the children, then how can we ask God to protect us? And the fact is, we need to step up in this world and protect the children, protect the unborn. We cannot allow what's been happening to happen anymore. We cannot do that. Let's go to the Gateway Pundit here. Arizona Senate Republicans courageously announced team who will perform Maricopa County election audit, and it's good news for America. Listen, now that Trump is out of there, we're seeing a lot of things happen. A lot of good things. And then Islamist attack in Mozambique. Is ISIS making inroads in southern Africa? They're trying to make inroads anywhere they can. But the day that Trump comes back, that all ends. And because I believe the military, they're going to do, after they clean everything up here in this country, then they're going to expand. And they're going to help other countries clean up their stuff. Joe Biden says raising the U.S. corporate tax rate above China's corporate tax rate will put America in position to win the global competition with China. Yeah, right. Delta Airlines CEO blasts unacceptable Georgia voter ID law. Forgets Delta requires photo ID to fly on their planes. If we have to have a photo ID to fly on their plane and to do everything else in this world, why not to vote? Does that make any sense? By the way, keep in mind, 70% of blacks, they support voter ID. It's probably higher than that, but anyway, Biden created this crisis by making promises he couldn't keep. Ex-ICE Director Tom Homan unleashes on Joe Biden. And then CNN article makes insane claim about newborn babies and gender. You know, we don't even need to go there. We don't even need, I mean, look, CNN is going to go away. They're going to go bye-bye. You know, I mean, and anyway. And then viral video shows black man being unjustly arrested by white cop. Terrence K. Williams reveals the part of the video they don't want you to see. And it says Williams shared the truth behind a viral video of a black man being arrested by a white police officer. It says in the video's viral version, a white police officer can be seen standing behind a black man, asking him repeatedly to comply. No context is given about why the black man was being pulled over by the police officer in the video, leaving the viewer to believe the officer unfairly targets the man simply because he is black. When the black man refuses to comply and resists arrest, the police officer draws his gun and stands back from the suspect, waiting for his back up to arrive. When the backup law enforcement arrives, he approaches the suspect. He aggressively pushes him against the back of the vehicle as both law enforcement officers attempt to restrain the suspect so they can arrest him. A woman with the subject can be heard screaming in the background as she pleads with him to obey the cops. He refuses to do so and ends up wrestling with both cops on the ground as the woman in the background screams, "Y'all ain't gonna do all that." Terrence K. Williams destroys the left's narrative by showing the critical part of the viral video that's been removed, the part where the police officer explains to the subject that he was pulled over for going 101 miles per hour in a 65 mile per hour zone, and that he was being arrested because he refused to give the officer his driver's license. Yeah, you know, the last time I checked, when when you went that fast, yeah, you really did get arrested. Yeah, you really do need to comply here. And then nearly 80% of women and girls crossing into the U.S. by way of Mexico are raped and assaulted. I mean, this is just crazy. This is crazy stuff. And then estimates show U.S. is on track to encounter 2 million migrants on the southern border in 2021. The military cannot stand by for a whole lot longer and allow this to happen. They just can't. It'll destroy the country. And they know it. Joe Biden wraps up Cesar Chavez Day speech by butchering "Cise Pueda." I butchered it probably too, but anyway. And then paging Fauci. Rand Paul scolds Fauci after CDC director says data suggests people being jabbed do not carry COVID-19. And then the Pentagon reverses Trump-era policies that ban transgenders from serving in the military, will issue new rules that broaden their access to gender transition. And then Hunter Biden, who actually posted Biden family porn on Pornhub, says President Trump is a vile man on a vile mission. And yeah, like who's anyway? These are all lowlifes. Just consider the source. Consider the source. And then Representative Matt Gaetz reveals possession of documents that confirm his disclosure of an extortion scheme by former DOJ official. Pelosi's bid to steal GOP House seat fails. Democrat Rita Hart withdraws challenge. Good. That's all for now. I want to thank all of you for your support, whether it's by way of PayPal, Patreon, checks or cash in the mail. Everything is in the description box that you need to support the channel. Thank you all so much. Bye-bye now.